Recording in progress.
There we go. Recording in progress. Here we go. Okay. So let me walk you guys through the project, and let me create a little white screen here. Okay. So I'm gonna do this from scratch because I haven't put in my calculator yet. All right. So, and I'll be probably a little slower because I'm doing on a laptop, not on an actual handheld device. So we'll go to new. I'll call mine 2 points. You call it whatever you want. Actually, it's a little easier on the mouse. All right. So the first thing is that you got to input 4 variables, right? Because what are we trying to do here? And Isabel asked a great question, like, wait, what are we trying to do? Great. Let's figure out what are we trying to do here. You have 2 points. So you're given. This is why we're calling this 2 points. Find the distance, the midpoint, and the equation line. Okay, so this is just the objective. I'm just writing the objective on the screen. Now let's actually start typing it in. So if you want to input 4, yes, go ahead. Yes. So we need to do is we're going to go to prompt. So we're going to program IO prompt, and you can label the coordinates any way you want. I'm going to label them like this. I'm going to call this A, B, C, D. Yeah. I'm going to call it that. Okay. That's probably the most intuitive way to do it, I would suppose. So alpha A, comma, alpha B, comma, alpha C, comma, alpha D. Okay. Step 1 done. Now let's go to the actual distance, right? So we're going to focus on this right now, okay? All right. So I'm going to do the distance formula in case you guys forgot. Right, or it's going to be like this. A minus C squared now here's the deal. I did A minus C. I can do C minus A. It doesn't matter. Just squaring, right? It doesn't matter. Just as long as you're tracking the x's. Don't do A minus D. Don't do B minus C, because then you're subtracting x and y like that. But it won't matter. If you do C minus A, it's cool too. It's squared, it won't matter. So we got to type it in. Be very careful. You're going to do square root. I'm going to put double parentheses. Alpha A minus alpha C. Nope. Alpha C squared at the end. At the end, we're going to do that. And we're going to call it a different letter. We're going to call it E. Finance, what am I doing? I don't know. Here we go. So I do need to put another parentheses to end the first set. Store as alpha E. Okay. So hope you guys can read that. So doing A minus B squared plus B minus D squared stores alpha. And store is right with on. So this way, after once it collects A, B, C, D, it's going to plug it up one store is E. Okay.
Wait, what's that thing at the end?
E.
The dash.
Store.
Oh yeah.
And that's right above the on button. Okay. And then we want to display what E is. So go back to program, IO, display, alpha E. So at the very least, we got the distance taken care of. Now, is there a way you can clean it up? Yes. Right. All this is going to give us a decimal, but those extra points you want when this one was talking about to get to get like, you know, a much better grade on this, you're gonna have to reformat this so that maybe it gives us a radical. We'll go down that path next few days. What was that? Command for
putting it
I have to think about that. I'm not 100% sure. So let me think about that. Okay. Now I'm going to put this button right here. Pause. So where's pause? If you go back to program and under CTL or control, I guess, I'm not sure what CTL stands for. I'm going to put pause. Why am I putting pause? Because what I want this program to do, I want to do three things, right? Distance, midpoint, and the line. If I don't put pause there, what's going to happen when I run the program, it's just going to kind of give you everything all at once. And that's kind of annoying because it gives me everything all at once. And if the display is in such a way where the distance is like now hidden because it shows all the other things below, it's hard for me to go back and see what the other things were.
Can't you put
It's kind of nice to put a pause so you can actually kind of do one thing at a time until you advance it to do the next thing.
Can't you write all the code and then do display that should be whatever?
You could actually. That's interesting. See, these are the little nuances we're going to talk about.
Then you could just like.
Yeah, you
all
could.
of that probably.
You could. You could. You could do that. Well, let's play with that. I like how you're thinking, but let's play with that on Friday. Okay, because I just want to get scale. These are the little nuances that we'll worry about. Okay, next up, midpoint. Yeah, yes, Charles. Or Charlie, sorry.
When you
Charles, we'll call him Charles. What was that?
Subtraction sign or minus sign?
You gotta do subtraction sign, not negative, because totally different operation. Okay, midpoint. Now we know midpoint is the average. That's going to be A plus B over 2. No, I lied. A plus C over 2 and B plus D over 2. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to say parentheses alpha A plus alpha C divided by 2. And we'll store that as F. What was that? Fraction.
Like fraction of store now. You sound like
Is that what you did yesterday?
Well, if you want it, it says that you wanted a fraction.
Well, let's leave like this for now.
Then also, did you put the parentheses? Would you put the like divided by t in the parentheses? Or is it just?
No, doesn't matter. And I'll do the next one. And we'll store as G. So F and G now are going to be my midpoint. Now I'm going to display it like this. I'm going to go program, display, and yeah, I'll probably do alpha F, comma alpha G. Okay. I'm gonna do that in a second. Yeah. Sure. Let's do pause after that. Okay. Now we've typed in quite a few lines of code, right? Let's check. It's good coder to always check after a few lines. Just make sure everything's okay, because it really sucks to write a whole bunch of code and then things crap out. You have no idea what's crapped out. The nice thing about more sophisticated languages like Python, Java, R, C++, that you have built-in compilers to kind of tell you where your error might be, and you can kind of debug that way. This doesn't have that feature, so you're going to have to kind of test every few lines to make sure everything's going okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit to the home screen and see how it's going right now.
Is there a way I can like make a line of space in between?
Yeah, hit second, delete, and then insert.
Oh,
yeah, okay. That's the insert. Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm going to run the code to see what happens.
Yes.
You just ran it? Okay, we'll see. I probably made a mistake.
Mine just should have died.
Okay, then I hit enter.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
2, 3. Okay,
That's what I got.
there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you must have typed this in wrong.
Okay, so we're okay.
Oh, so basically.
Alright. It's not great. It's not looking great because I actually kind of want
The display to be a little different for the midpoint.
Mine just instantly died.
It died. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
What is the first decimal?
Hold on. You mean in the code?
Oh, it's.
this is one.
The
next one. Yeah.
Hey, I did a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait,
I made it say midpoint.
Wait,
Probably some other app.
It's a secret. We only released. Here, let me try.
Yeah.
Wait, what points did you? No, I don't wanna get it here from. Oh. It's going there instead of this line. Yeah. Wait, what was the end? What did you last? What did you put out there? One. What did you for the variable?
Yeah, you probably didn't know that. Okay, again, it's not great.
It's okay. Let's do the equation line next. All right. Okay, next up. The equation, so this is the third thing we have to do, the equation line. Now, we need M. Slope. Yeah. Yeah.
What is this?
What's this? Say again? Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah, so I have up there. Yeah. Okay. I know, she just said that. Okay, right. I'll show you guys in a sec. Also, let me think here. Actually, you're not gonna use the equal sign, you're gonna store it, Lizzie. Y-intercept, that's gonna be a little tricky.
Mr. E, look what I did. Look what I made it say.
That's crazy.
See, you're getting,
Crazy.
see, these are the things you're getting better with this stuff now, right? These are the little nuances we'll work on.
See what I did? I made it say midpoint. I made it say midpoint and then display the midpoint. That's like,
Give me a sec here.
that's like one extra point. That's one extra point. That can be the difference between a B plus and an A.
Is that
Why are you
above
aiming
just
for the
like?
amount of- Yeah. All right, let's see if this seems.
Let me clear this. So hold on one sec, guys.
No, come on.
Give me one sec.
I think type up. You go, your code just seems like, oh, wait, no.
Right, and then we're gonna do this.
Alright, so like it's working, but it's super lame. Mine is lame, but not the lamest. That's my thing died.
Okay,
You mean it just turned off?
this is the part I need you guys to focus. It's gonna be a little tricky. So now the equation line. What we need to do is we need to calculate the slope and the y-intercept. The slope is easy. We already talked about that. I'm gonna do parentheses, be very OCD with the parentheses, alpha D minus alpha B over alpha C minus alpha A. I'm gonna store all that as a, I'm gonna call it H. I'll call it H.
Is this
Yeah.
all of it possible?
So D minus B over C minus A stores H. Okay, so wherever that is, it'll store as H.
As a fraction, that would be the slope, right?
That'd be a slope. The y-intercept is tricky.
Well, work with me here. Y is mx plus b, you know this, right? If you isolate b, it'd be y minus mx. Do you agree with that? If you isolate y intercept. So my x and y coordinates could be either from CD or AB, it's your choice. Either the first point or the second point you can use the x and y coordinates.
Okay, you go y minus.
I'm gonna do it this way, and then we'll try the way. So I'm gonna do y coordinate minus slope times x coordinate. The y coordinate minus slope times x coordinate. That's gonna be my y%. So what I'm doing over here, b minus h times a, and give the y%. Because of isolating b, the y was an x plus b. That's not bad.
You could do A minus C, but you have to do B minus D up top then. It's up to you.
So what do you have?
No.
It's up to you. Oh, that doesn't matter.
Under 7 hours.
Yeah, they're still having a lot of work. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah.
Are we just starting?
No, but the y-intercept,
You're squaring, it doesn't matter.
the y-intercept we're storing is what?
I'm gonna store it as we'll store it as I. Store as I. Store as I. Okay, let's do it right now. So alpha B minus alpha H times alpha A store, I'll call it I. Not really, no.
So it's B
No.
minus A?
It won't matter.
So is it B minus A?
Because what calculus is doing is doing more of operations. It's doing h times a and b minus that number, storing it as I. So it's doing more of operations, so it won't matter.
You can store as Y if you want, it's up to you. So now
B minus H times.
I want to display this. Y equals H
Oh, we have it here.
But no, but are you gonna put, can't you put just X and then we'll go like plus or minus? Well, cause what if it's a negative?
They'll do a plus negative. We're gonna fix that. This is the if statement. This is all the stuff we're gonna talk about. I'm just giving the base. Hugo, you're like light years ahead of us. Let's take the basics right now. Don't worry, I'll help you with the advanced stuff. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do this program display. Okay, we're gonna do the quotation marks is alpha plus and then alpha y. Now equals, hit the second math is where equals is. Second math is where equals is. And then I'm gonna do alpha h. It's gonna be alpha plus a second math. It'll be a plus and negative. It'll say plus and a negative of it, which still we're gonna clean. Yes, we're gonna clean that up. This is where we're gonna have to use if statements. This is where it gets more complicated.
I got it.
Oh. Listen.
Okay.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed if this works. I'm doing this for the first time too. Like I didn't I copied 2 points for the people class. So next first one I write 2 points like this, but keep my fingers crossed this will work. So if the quotations y equals, that's the character, it's not anything that was stored. Then I put h because we do have h to do that's for slope. Then we put quotation x plus because we want the coefficient as a slope next to X, plus it is me my y-intercept. Let's see.
Space. After display. It should just automatically be space. Yeah. It should just give you.
Don't worry about that, that's fine. Yeah, guys, that's fine, don't worry about that. Oh, that's all good.
I think he's.
Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So program 2 points. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's my distance. Hit enter. There's my point.
Wait, I got.
Hit enter. Okay, I got an error. I made a mistake.
Wait, I made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
Wait, I think, I don't know what I understand.
I got 2 and 2.5.
Don't worry, mine died as well.
Wait, no, I got 2 and then 2.5.
Oh, you know what I think I was supposed to do?
Wait. That's not right.
Okay, don't.
Hold on. I think I made I think I'm supposed to put a comma. Hold on a sec. I think I'm supposed to put a comma.
Insert a comma there.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to put a comma.
I think what I was supposed to do,
My thing is-
after the H, I should have put a comma there because I'm putting another variable.
My thing is, I think I put
Yeah.
Wait, don't you put the comma after?
I put it after the H. So I'm putting y equals quotation H, comma,
It's still error.
still error? No.
How do you go?
Okay.
Is there a way to go back?
I got something different from my midpoint.
Here, let me try one more time.
Yeah, no, it's not working. Yeah.
I got, for the second one, I got 2.5.
Your thing's just.
Yeah, I got 2.5.
Okay, let's see what I'm doing wrong again. Okay, let me delete the other stuff just so let's see if it shows that.
Oh, I see what I did wrong.
So what did we do?
Here, let me do it really quick. Once I fix, I'll tell you guys what to do. Crap! What the heck am I doing
It might be
wrong?
the H times A.
What is?
No, I messed it up even more.
Okay. Well, to be continued. To be continued.
Just delete that line.
Hold on. Let me try one more time.
Now I got it.
Oh, homework. Wait. Don't leave yet.
And then be a secret.
My secret teacher, as you heard, literally looking like 40 minutes.
I legit like show up.
Patrick, like,
Patrick, you literally have 10 minutes. I don't want to go. It's a 10-minute passing.
I don't know. I didn't be getting it. I know.
All right.
I came
Here we go.
in
All right, see you guys.
5 minutes early. Still here.
That's not good. What? That's a what? Unless you went to the. Well, I asked him. Yeah, and he says, yeah, but you'll be late. That's his thing.
Yeah, but.
All right.
Yeah, but you'll be late.
Thank you, Mr. Elise.
You're welcome. See you guys later.
You go, what's your next? Oh, no.
Yes,
Give us the information.
Mr. Allen.
I mean, the guys.
No, he's nice. It's just that, like, I honestly, I enjoy the class. I like what he teaches.
What's up? Yeah, far away. Yeah. Sure. You do it on two. Are you ASP or it'll be in the ASP then? Just schedule it there. Yeah.
The class that you just teach was what class?
Algebra 2. Algebra 2.
What else do you teach